Sweden has so far resisted a national lockdown, but it's rethinking its strategy after recording a surge of second-wave infections. Tonight, its citizens are being told to stay home. Strict measures also going into effect. As Crystal Goomansingh reports, Sweden has been slammed for taking a lax attitude towards COVID-19, but is now being hit with more deaths than its neighbours.
There are few masked faces in Stockholm, but these outdoor spaces are covered with those familiar warnings to keep your distance. A second wave of COVID-19 is hitting Sweden.
It's big debates on the TV all the time, how we should manage this and so on. So I don't think we are easygoing. we are affected by this disease as every other country.
Dr. Johan Lunegard is the chief medical officer at Sweden's oldest university hospital. He doesn't subscribe to the theory of countries being COVID-19 winners or losers. Strategies work until they don't, and right now he says his staff is exhausted and in a tough situation.
Up to 1/5 of all the patients in the hospital are COVID patients. And almost half of the intensive care unit patients are COVID patients at the moment.
Transmission rates in Sweden are substantially higher than in neighboring Norway, Denmark, and Finland, with more than 240,000 confirmed cases. The loss of life in other Scandinavian countries where lockdowns have been in place off and on for months is substantially less. In Sweden, there's been roughly 65 deaths per 100,000 people, while in Denmark, that number is roughly 14. In Finland, it drops to 7 per 100,000, and in Norway, it's 6. Swedish officials admit there appears to be little evidence of herd immunity, and infections continue to rise. In an effort to curb social gatherings nationally, alcohol cannot be sold after 10 p.m. in restaurants, bars, or nightclubs, and formal public gatherings have been reduced from 50 people to 8.
What we do know from local reports is that it has changed behavior of people. We can see that more people are starting to work from home.
Sweden's Prime Minister Stefan Löfven made a rare national address last weekend telling people to cancel their plans and stay home. But that is just a suggestion.
It seems like the Swedish population take it more seriously.
As infections and hospitalizations rise, the Swedish Statistical Agency says that for the first time in a century, life expectancy in the country will drop because of COVID-19. As for the current rate of transmission, it's hoped the new measures will start to drive down infections. Crystal Goomansingh, Global News, London.